Do you ever feel dead inside? Like, even though you tell yourself you don't care that your paper got rejected, or your proposal didn't get funded, or maybe your career is starting to really just feel like a job. It slowly eats at you. But no matter how burnt out you feel right now, guess what? It's coming. Man, there is nothing like AGU to snap you out of whatever existential funk you're in. Am I right? One minute you're knee-deep in your own personal scientific mind palace, and the next you're around 25,000 of your peers, giving a talk in front of strangers, and desperately trying to remember the broader why of what you're doing. The transition can be a bit jarring, to say the least. I think I spend way too much time thinking about my presentations. There are lots of people who write their talks on the plane to the conference, and there's a big part of me that wants to be one of them. Nobody really cares if you give a good talk or not. It'll be scrubbed from everyone's memory within a day or two. But I can't help it. When I think about writing a talk, I think about who will be listening to it. And I think, broadly, an audience at AGU is made up of 3 different types of people. The first is the group of people that you personally or professionally already know. They looked up your presentation and are there paying attention. They came to see you. The second group of people are there because they're giving a talk later in the session. They're anxious, distracted. They probably have a bad case of sewing machine leg. And the third group of people are people there either to kill time or because the session sounded vaguely interesting, but they likely have no real familiarity with your research topic. Maybe they're a hydrologist and the session said the word hydrology, so they feel like they should sit there for a while. And I know what you guys are thinking to yourselves right now. Man, this girl is really good at pie charts. But the point is, I'm obsessed with getting this third group of people's attention. I'm not sure I ever fully succeed. Sometimes I'll tell dumb jokes. Sometimes I tell the audience what I hate about what I'm doing. I try to remind myself the audience won't remember numbers unless they're really surprising. Because overall, I think people pay attention when they have feelings. And people rarely have feelings about numbers, or at least I don't. Someday, I'd like to completely step away from the traditional scientific talk format. Even though I rarely label the sections of my talk this way, it's hard to deviate from this general flow. But AGU talks are short. Even the long talks are short, 10 minutes if you're lucky, 8 if you aren't. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm a slow talker. I might be better off sticking to one slide and one slide only. Maybe next year. If you're going to AGU this week, I hope you're getting excited for the hotel muffins and coffee. That was way less dramatic than I was hoping for, but I'm not filming that again. Well, I think it's time for me to wake up from this fever dream and actually go work on my talk. If you're going to go to AGU and want to post your presentation title in the comments, I'll try to stop by. Or don't. That's fine too.